Okay then, so I'm about to attempt to make this video on how I was delivered from sexual immorality. Yes, and that includes sex outside of marriage, sleeping with men and women, masturbation, using toys, and watching porn. So let's definitely get into it. So as I had stated in my previous video, I was molested, sexually assaulted by a family member at the age of 5. So my trauma and my fear of men started very, very young. And then on top of the fact that my dad did not believe me, he sided with his cousin. So the trust was just there, was gone. I was also introduced to porn at the age of 5 too. So, after my mom had found out and stuff like that, of course she confronted, my cousin, which is my cousin on my dad's side. She told his mom and stuff like that. Long story short, she ended up taking me to the hospital. She found out that I wasn't penetrated, but of course she knew that there had been some sexual activity because, I'm 5 years old and I'm telling her everything that happened. So with that being said, you already know how it is in the black family. Just stay away from him. Just stay away from him. And partly because they couldn't prove that he actually had touched me, it would have been my word against his. But it's still a matter of fact that it's my dad. Just go ahead, I'm just tell y'all right now. Just keep that in mind. It's my dad. So I would just definitely say, at the age of 10, I knew that I had like girls, but I didn't know like what that meant. I didn't know what gay was or anything like that. I had never seen gay. You know what I'm saying? I had never seen it, or I had never seen it. So it didn't tell it the girls, but I ain't tell nobody because it was just like I didn't know what it was, but I didn't really tell nobody that I had started liking girls until I was like 14, and I was in 8th grade. I remember me and my friends used to have this little notebook called like, we used to call it to the ride or die cheats and stuff like that. So like in the notebooks, I was like tell like what was going on with us and stuff like that. And I told her, I was like, boom, I said, I got a confession. I like girls. They didn't believe me. They were like, no, tell you I don't like girls like that. I'm like, yeah, I do like girls. They were like, I don't believe you. I think you playing because you always talking about boys. I'm like, yeah, I like boys too. I like boys too, man. I was like, girls. Yeah, like I was just like, yeah, I like boys and stuff like that. They were like, but you used to go with Jai. I'm like, yeah, but I still like girls, y'all. So this what I had told them about, and this one I had like really like confessed to them like how like even though like I was attracted to dudes, how scared of dudes I was. You know what I'm saying? How like I just didn't want to be like sexual with them and stuff like that. Like I ain't mind having a boyfriend, but I ain't want to be sexual with them because like I was scared of men. So we went through that. You know what I'm saying? My girls, they held me down, and we were friends literally from 8th grade to senior year of high school. So fast forward, you know what I'm saying? Even in high school, I had boyfriends, but I was never sexually active. I didn't lose my virginity until I was 19 years old, and I was a freshman in college with my boyfriend from high school. I had never had no kind of sexual interaction with no girl. Let me stop him. I did kiss. I did kiss girls. Two of them in high school, but like I said, I had boyfriends in high school, but I was not sexually interested in losing my virginity to them. I wasn't sexually interested in them, and it was more so the fact that it was like a love and basketball high school thing with my boyfriend in high school. My boyfriend Skylar in high school, he played basketball. I played basketball, and this what it was, and he didn't go no further than that. And so that he knew I was a virgin, and he knew that I wasn't finna give it up, and that's just what it was. So, like I said, I met my senior year. I had met my boyfriend which was my first love. He was my first love, and he the one that took my virginity. Mind you, I did not want to have sex, y'all. I wanted to keep my virginity, but he was like, we've been together for like over a year. And I'm like, I don't really want to have sex. I'm not interested in the sex. I'm like, it gonna hurt. I was like, it gonna hurt, and I was like, I don't feel like I'm gonna enjoy it. And then she was like, of course it gonna hurt. You a virgin and stuff like that. But I ain't gonna hurt you. So no. Christmas break. Christmas break. Ended up losing my virginity. It hurt. He was gentle, but he could have waited. It wasn't what people say it was. I could have waited. To me, it was trash. Like, I definitely could have waited. And I ended up breaking up with him anyway because he cheated on me. And I went back to school. I didn't have sex again until I was like, I didn't have sex again until I was 20. And I'm talking about I was deep in 20s. Like, I think I was like 6 months into 20s. And that's when I had met my college love. And it was him that I was like, it was him where I kind of like, it was him where I kind of got into like, season so like that, because he was older than me. I don't know. I was in love. I'm not gonna lie, I was in love. So to me, sex was good with him. In my opinion, sex was good with him, and I was in love. So yeah, so he was my college love, and literally, like, I thought that we were gonna get married, thought we were gonna have a family and everything, but thank you God for saving me. Thank you God for saving me for that. So, like I said, boom, boom, boom. We in a relationship, everything good. We cute or whatever. Cute couple on campus. Next thing you know, boom, find out he keep boom. Next thing you know, find out that he cheated on me with the campus slut. Y'all, when I tell you, I was so hurt. I was hurt. And I'm just like, bro, you cheated on me with the campus slut when you know this girl sleeping around with everybody, but you cheated on me with her. So that whole ordeal went down. With that, and I knew then. Like, I was just hurt. I was like, I was done, because I felt like in my heart that I couldn't be in love with another guy, because it's already hard for me to open up to guys anyway. But I opened up to him because at first I did not like him. I did like him, and we were friends before anything. I did like him. I was like, I just rather be friends, because I just didn't want it. To me, it takes work for me to actually want to have a conversation with a guy. So for the fact that I did, and then this ended up happening, I was just like, I don't think I could be in love with another guy. And that actually turned out to be true, because after him, I was not in love with another guy. Like, I couldn't do it. So after he cheated on me, I was hurt. I was just like, you know what? I don't feel like I could be in love with another guy. I'm finna go ahead and try girls. Boom, boom, boom. Months later, ended up getting a relationship with a girl. And from there, that was like my first. So boom, that was like my first real relationship with a girl. First sexual thing with a girl, stuff like that. So it was, and like I said, I don't, you know what I'm saying? I was over the world there, so of course I was in folly, and I was definitely in sin, but I could definitely say that I was so like emotionally connected to them, because I had been hurt, physically hurt, mentally hurt by me and by my dad, by my cousin, by my boyfriend. I had been hurt. So sex for me with women was just, to me, in my head, it was the best. It wasn't no complaints. I could have an orgasm anytime. My orgasm was just like expected. Just like the days of the week Monday through Sunday. I knew for a fact. I knew with women I could have a guaranteed orgasm like nothing. And even though I was like in love with my ex boyfriend, the orgasm was not consistent. So I'm like, I don't got to be with that dude. I don't got to be with that dude because they can't really satisfy me sexually like that. And if they do, it's not consistent. I said, but with this over here, I'm getting the, I'm getting the emotional, I'm getting the emotional support, and I'm also getting sexually satisfied. So that what it was. And my job, like I was always in a relationship, like since outside of a relationship, nigga something that I wasn't doing. I wasn't into cheating and having like one night stands and stuff like that. I wasn't into none of that. If we were coming, only time I would have the sex was when I was in a relationship. So me and her, we were in a relationship or whatever. But this is when my reality started coming in. After post nut clarity, you already, if you're grown, you already know what that means. I would always have these deep thoughts like, dang, like I was never fully satisfied. Even no matter what it was, I was never satisfied. And I would always, and I remember I just talked to my friend Dawn at college. I just tell her everything. I mean, everything. So I would tell her, I was like, yeah, Dawn. I was like, I'll tell her, I was like, yeah, like, the sex is good or whatever. Like, yes, so, what I'm saying, I'm, 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 I'm getting my orgasm. I'm saying, what I'm saying, it's fun. I'm having fun. I'm comfortable. I like it don't hurt. I was like, I'm not having like mental panics in my head. Like, okay, what did he do? Hurt me? What if I get hurt? What if I get hurt? So, but I said, but after the post that clarity, y'all, I swear, like I'm a deep thinker. So I was always thinking to myself, I was just like, I am not satisfied. Like it was something in my spirit. I just like wasn't satisfied. And I remember I had confided it done, and I was like, done. I don't think. I was like, I don't. I told her, I was like, I don't see myself marrying a woman. I was like, I really want a family. Like, I really want to be a mother. I want to be a wife. I said, but I am so. I said, I'm so scared of men. Like, I'm so terrified of men. I'm so scared of being. I said, I'm terrified of men. I like, cause penis hurt. That's all I can say. Penis hurt. Penis don't feel good. Penis don't feel as good as the porn make it seem like it do. Penis hurt. And I was like, and I'm also, I'm not catching an orgasm consistently like I am with a woman and stuff like that. And of course, like, yeah, women know each other about that, but it's like, why couldn't men know women about it? You know what I'm saying? This is my thoughts in the world, like my folly thoughts and stuff. So she had talked, but she's like, maybe, she said, maybe that really isn't your lifestyle. She said, maybe that really isn't your lifestyle. And she said, you don't think that she said, you don't think that you like girls because of like what happened to you a little. And I said, yes. I said, I feel like if I would have never been sexually assaulted, I said, I don't think that I would be attracted to women. And I said, I'm more physically and emotionally attracted to them. I said, I really honestly feel like that would never happen. I don't think would have been attracted to women and stuff. So keep that in mind. So like I said, boom, broke up with her, got in another relationship with another girl. Same thing, consistent sex, good sex, orgasms, boom, doom, 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 doom. We wilding. This is what it was. We wilding. In them sheets, we wilding. Same thing keep happening. I'm literally laying in bed. I'm just like, I need more. And at the time, like I said, when I was older, I didn't know what it was. But now that, I've repented and the scale done lifted off my eyes and I've been delivered, I realized what that more was. I was spiritual. But like I said, I realized what the emptiness was. I was spiritually dead. That emptiness that I had been looking for was the fulfillment of the Most High, the fulfillment of Christ. That's what it was. So I had a long talk with myself. I had a long talk with myself and God. And basically, I addressed my trauma with men. So I knew then that boom, I had to heal from that. Because in my head, I'm like, God, you say it's wrong for, men to sleep with men, women to sleep with men. I mean, men to sleep with men and women to sleep with women. I said, and you tell us to be fruitful and multiply. I was like, even though I want to, I was like, how can I do this when I'm scared of men? And sex with them don't feel good. Sex with them is not good. That's literally, this is my conversation with the Most High. I'm just like, sex with men don't feel good. I was like, men are cheaters. Men lie. Men don't protect you. Men hurt you. So I was like, you want me to be with a man? Like I said, these are my folly conversations. But men ain't doing it for me. Men ain't doing it for me. Like, yes, I'm physically attracted to them. I like their bodies. I was like, but that little spongy thing they got between their legs, I was like, they don't know what they doing. I said they don't know what they doing, and they use that spongy thing to hurt you. So that's when, before I literally just submitted to God, I said I'm gonna just be abstinent. I said I'm gonna just be abstinent. I'm gonna just cut out